Hard on the roll. Oh, we got no weight.
I think they were trying to get rid of that center guard and roll in behind their corner, but the as Mooibroek said, didn't have the weight he was expecting, so it overcurled.
I don't love that.
Yeah, Purcell will look to clog the system here with another guard up front and make Mooibroek have to do some fancy work to clear some space. If nothing were to change, I would say Mooibroek has about 2 inches of a button that he could get a second point in. Not a lot of room.
Okay.
Here comes the young Scott Zachary.
Halfway. Line's good.
He must still have his Halloween beard on. The salt and pepper, something to do with the Adams family?
Yes.
Tight.
Scott's the one of the owners of New Scotland, which they have a craft beer house, they have the clothing store, they have a restaurant. They do a great job here, all in downtown Dartmouth. So, as Scott says, if you're looking for some beer and some clothes, come see me.
Yeah, it's. I heard vodka soda's made an appearance at the restaurant.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, I heard good things.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make this look like normal. Two-thirds.
So, Nathan Steele's been asked to clean up the front.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Curl. Whoa. Whoa. Great shot.
Wow.
That's beauty.
That was a very good shot. Not only did he clean the front, he popped another one into the house and helped rearrange those yellow rocks to his advantage.
I don't. Just try to release this.
Kev, we're on the internet. Got starting to look at some social media posts.
Yeah.
Got one here on X, FKA Twitter, formerly known as Twitter, from Curling Fan 92.
Oh, excellent.
Awesome job by the Stu Cells 1824 production team. Keep up the great work.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Isn't that a true statement?
We've been very fortunate to have a lot of all the commentators here are volunteer, and they've been great to support. A lot of them have been rookies and are now no longer rookies.
Yeah, there could be some folks with a future here in creative arts.
Sit down.
They did want to try to run that one straight back and release the yellow one that's the red rock is frozen to, but that one overcurled on them.
I like this call drawn around the corner. Get some difficult to find red ones in there. Don't panic about the yellows in the 4-foot yet.
Little bit. Line. Line. Okay, whoa, whoa. Whoa. No.
I'm not sure if that grabbed some debris.
No.
That did not react the way they were expecting it to.
Well, I wouldn't expect them to be that far off just as a miss. Most likely caught something.
Back line. Yeah.
That will really change the end if Owen's asking for, you know, a tap back into the nose of this red and releasing the yellow one in the back. If they're successful, it'll really turn the end around in their favor.
Hack! 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 Go ahead. Really gotta go, bud. Really gotta go.
Yeah, line. Our line.
Good shot.
Okay. Probably need here to roll flat enough with the intern.
Thought they might try to hit the outside of this yellow one, clip the yellow one that's frozen to the red, and roll over to the 8-foot. But I think he called roll in front.
Whoa! Clean! Whoa, curl! Curl! Okay. It's not bad.
I think that's what he called.
You know what? That's actually, you know, depending on what Owen Purcell does here, he does have the. He can run that red one on the top 4 foot into the yellow, and that red one behind it will jam at the back 12, the rock that's left back there. So.
Interesting little setup by those two red guards. They're not quite heading to the button, but with some drag effects, might be useful.
I was almost going to say he could go the other way. I was almost going to say he could probably go the other way and like I think he's losing immediately almost keep the back red one and keep a shooter in the way. You don't want to be guarding this side. You want to be guarding this side.
Oh, I know. It's possible.
We are now at skip stones here in the second end.
I'd be more worried he can just hit anywhere high side with Peel and the yellow and his shooter and the one he's running in stay.
One thing if we do this, he just makes this rolls here. I think we guard this.
I don't think he can pick that.
Does that not drag like straight back and smoke on the nose and go it off the yellow?
Yeah. Yeah, straight guard the red.
He's playing a straight guard on the red rock. Would you ever play the hit and roll off of the top red one?
Yeah, that would be the second option. Definitely one to consider. This is good. It's just you got to make it. Like if you show a little bit of that red, it can be angled onto the yellow and get some separation as well as have a red one behind the guard.
Heavy.
You're real tight, top 12. Yeah, top 12.
Tight.
You're top 12.
Line is so important in this shot.
Okay.
Has overcurled compared where they wanted to, but we'll see if that might be a little bit thin for the red onto the yellow.
Leave myself. So I mean, he can't really afford to play the in-offensive. If he picks the red and goes through, I got an easy one for 2. I think that's a shot. Solid board. Board. Like I'm trying to hit like half, right?
It's great to see the patience of a young team like this, you know, not trying to get shot rock right now, just playing a simple hit and roll. to set up for his final rock.
Yeah, it's impressive. If I had the vigor of youth, I'd be trying to throw rockets down there and move some granite all the time, but these guys are a little smarter than that.
Close. That is heavy.
Yeah, just didn't quite curl up as much as they liked.
Yeah, it did go out. Yeah. It went out and spun back. I mean, it was out of the ring anyway, but.
You know, going back to the smart play of Team Mooibroek, even though the young age that they are, they have played a lot this year as well and in their career. So nothing beats experience in this game.
Yeah, they're getting their reps and they're getting them against good teams. So you learn pretty quickly what works and what doesn't work. And the coaching is so much better, and the ability to watch games like this on TV and take it all in. There's so much volume there.
That yellow is so hard to get out of there.
Oh yeah, I know for sure. All right, a hair less weight too. Yeah.
So Purcell's last rock, he's going to replace the center guard that he threw up on his first one to make it a very tough shot for Mooibroek to score 2.
Halfway.
See, I think that looked like the same ice, but with a little less weight.
Weight's good. You're tight.
Quite
You're
curl
tight.
as much.
Tight. Almost top 12.
I wouldn't say that was almost top 12, but good spot.
Is there enough space that this goes? If I throw it real hard? That's the other shot.
Yeah,
I think this is there.
because the drag effect will push that red rock towards the yellow rock at the back of the rings. If he does just nip it slightly, but he's opted not to. He's going to try the draw to the
Right on that top part of the tee line.
try to catch enough of the button out for his second point.
Yeah, you don't want to fool around too much and get into a steal situation for Purcell. So take the point, see if you can get the second.
Close. Whoa.
Well, that was very close. Just rubbed the front, but I think he was a little warm.
Yeah, it's, not quite enough ice, I don't think. If they had the right weight, would have curled even more.
So after 2 ends, we have a tied score at 1-1. Let's do an update on the other sheets. On sheet 1, we have a Battle of Ontario. We've got John Epping against Mike Fournier, and we have a score of 2-1 for Epping after 3 ends. Oh no, my apologies. 2-0. It's not 2-1. 2-0. There's no score by Team Fournier at this point. On the other sheet, we have Scott Jones from New Brunswick against Jaden King from Ontario. That score is 2-1. Maybe that's where I got the 2-1 from, for Team Jones. And on the fourth and final sheet, we have Team Greg Smith from Newfoundland and Labrador against Brent McDougall, who is from Halifax, Nova Scotia here. There is a blank in the first, and Brent McDougall scored 6 in the second end for a 6-0 lead. That's a big end.
Yeah, that's a very strategic blank. Blank the first and set up the 6th.
I wonder if that was the game plan.
Good coaching probably took care of that.
We got a little bit of room.
So Team Purcell has hammer for the first time in this game, and we'll see how he plays his strategy.
Loose.
It's not in the no-tick situation, but you know, even that has, it might not be a traditional corner guard, but it's enough off the center line that it's pretty low risk to draw around.
Mm-hmm.
Line's tight. Line's tight.
Good line.
Line's good.
Close line.
Well, always squat. Only for parole.
Make space for 2.
Once again, that dreaded 1 foot behind the tee line.
Yeah.
Let's see how.
Boys got their back 4 weight down pat.
Yeah. It didn't take long for Sam Mooibroek to call the freeze on that one.
Yeah.
Take advantage of that.
Line's a hair tight. If we can't, yeah, line. Line's okay.
This is why it's small second throw for this end.
Lock it on. Line's great. Lock it on. Lock it on, boys. Shot.
Perfectly swept.
East this if we could.
Barring a mistake, I predict we're going to see lots of freezes and then a big blast.
Yeah, that's the way it's looking, isn't it? They'll stack them all up there. Sometimes you don't even know why you're freezing on top of it, but it just seems like the right thing to do for a couple rocks and deal with it.
Good line.
A couple of shots down the
Take a
road.
look.
Line's good.
Straight. Curl. 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 Curl.
Gotta go for weight.
Good sweep.
For short. Okay, line's good. We got a little bit of room. We just want to bite the center line. We can't be in. Line's good. Line's good. Whoa.
So Team Mooibroek's just throwing up the guard. They are shot rock without hammer, and now they're just going to make Team Purcell shots as tough as possible.
This will be like a straighter side, I think.
Yeah,
so.
a double peel. Don't think
sorry?
there's
Yeah.
any opportunity to stick around
Pick
for a
off.
corner guard.
No. Scott Zachary throwing this one. He's very familiar with the big weight takeouts.
Yep. Really gotta go. Really gotta go. Oh boy.
But he
Roll
will
it,
not
roll it.
be
Yep,
happy
yep,
with
yep,
that
yep.
result.
Okay.
Well, I was wrong. There's a corner guard there now.
Yes, you
Little
were.
sneaky. That's fine. It's a little bit sneaky. We got the corner.
What do we know, right?
Yep, that's why we're back here, they say.
For line! Line! Real hard, Scott. Okay, not bad. Tough double peel.
Well, the challenge has been put out there. Tough double peel. Oh,
It's not bad.
maybe he's not playing the double.
Yeah, Owen sees an opportunity to shake things up.
Well, you.
Scott will choose the double peel, override the skipper.
Yeah. Scott's got plenty of experience. He's been to, I think, at least 7 Briars, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. But when you override the skip, you better make your shot.
True.
Yeah.
True. I've had the privilege to be a part of Scott and Ryan Abraham's teams with Paul Fleming and Phil Kroll, and can't say enough about Scott. He's such a great teammate.
Yeah, it was quite a team, really, when all the personalities there. Just get 5 awesome, talented people out there representing Nova Scotia so greatly. I bet you there was some fun to be had. Are you allowed to talk about that stuff, Kev?
Oh, we were all business, no fun.
Yeah, okay.
Line's good.
Kev, we got another internet.
Line's good.
Something here.
Line's
Oh.
It's for you.
This is from, it's from MySpace. What's MySpace? Am I dating myself? I've heard of it. West Coast, posted by West Coast Newbie. Love Coach Kevin's insights. I'm learning lots. Thanks, Coach. Well, thank you very much, whoever sent that. I really appreciate it. Did you write that, Glenn?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I don't take the coaching. So what, Kevin, you are a high-performance coach, right?
I am now the high-performance coach in Nova Scotia. That is correct.
So what's your mandate?
So, yeah, my mandate is I'm responsible for running the high-performance program for our select junior teams within the province, and to get them, to help work with the teams. They all have their own coaches as well, but just to help them get them ready for provincial championships, national championships, and hopefully international championships. We have 8 teams in our program, varying ages from U21 to U18s, and we even bring in some future stars at U15 level.
Right on.
Yeah, and we have a very comprehensive program where we work in conjunction with the Canadian Sport Institute Atlantic with the performance science, with strength and conditioning, mental preparation, mental performance, and nutrition, and it's been going well. We've had a lot of success lately, and we have some dedicated athletes. And more importantly, we have some great coaches that have been very dedicated to helping these teams, and that's been a big difference.
Yeah, you can see young Nova Scotians doing fantastic at national championships. It's been an awesome program. Shout out Bruce Lonis.
Yes, absolutely.
Shout out Kevin Ouellette for helping our young folks get to where they need to be, where they want to be in championship level play.
And just keep these all in the 8.
It takes a community to be successful, and that's what we have here between coaches and athletes and parents and support staff with the with the performance science experts. We try to provide as much resources as we can to make them the best that they want to be.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. You can't take any of it for granted.
You don't have to, but
the approach to the game has changed a lot, and I think that's one of our biggest successes is that these young athletes see the benefits of strength and conditioning and mental performance, mental preparation and nutrition, and how all 3 of those sciences are connected to each other.
I remember back in the day when they took the ashtrays out of the ice shed, there was a lot of complaining, but you don't hear anything about that anymore. Okay?
No,
No.
no, they don't.
We don't kill both of our yellows. Okay. Oh yeah, no, for sure. No. Stupid call.
Ryan was just a little full on release there, so he didn't get the result he was looking for.
Yeah, I was expecting some granite to fly on that one.
As we come to skip stones, first skip stone for Scott or for Sam Mooibroek.
That was lucky. So I got 21 seconds on Scott, so similar?
Yeah, if you want to go 22.
Well, Nate was at 20, Scott was 21, so. High's fine, just clean it. Clean it. That's good. That's real good. It's real good.
Always good to describe your own shots is really good.
Yes.
No need to wait for your teammates to do it.
No.
What'd you get?
Positive reinforcement.
Yeah, I like that. Must be some of that psychological science coming into play.
Yes, absolutely.
No. Board max is all you, like.
I'm just trying to save my shooter over here so I have this for a pot.
Yeah, I mean, you're only hitting like a hair high, so.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Like a nice, like, heavy board, right? I think we're going to get a ton of this. Does that look like max to you? A little less.
I think we can get shot. I'm kind of surprised that they're saying that we can't, but I still would.
Couldn't hear Owen Purcell talking with Ryan over what
so.
his
It'll hook
call
like
is here.
crazy
What do you deduct they're trying to accomplish
Yeah,
here?
it will
It's like
curl
a
like crazy. The speed's really good here too.
board weight, run that red into the pile and
Yeah.
see if they can get rid of that backing behind the red one.
Okay.
Maybe set up.
But not remove it from the house. Just kind of keep it at the back.
Heavy.
Gotcha.
Weight's good. Hold up.
Okay.
Good try though.
Not quite.
I see. That's kind of all I'm seeing. Hey, if he bombs this.
I think with the drag effect, that red one just stays right there. Does it not hitting it on that side?
Yeah, I don't see anything on the right-hand side as we're looking at it,
I think he
moving
just
that
got
red
the
out of the
inverted,
button
like,
area.
control.
The way the rocks are situated now before Sam throws his last one, I think Owen only has the center line red guard run back to clip the rock that's frozen on top of the 4-foot. You might spill it out enough, the red one out enough to count one.
I think this is my shot.
And I think he sees the same thing, which is why he's going to try to take that away.
That's his shot. We're red. Yeah. Even halfway is fine. It's just got to be around that red, basically. Like half buried around that one's real good.
Kev, have a look at this slide. Tell me what goes really well in this slide.
Well, that's very close to being textbook. Nice straight arm coming out with the rock to come straight. The rock's coming straight at the broom. His timing between the rock coming out and his sliding foot is in sync. Those are all good attributes for having a good, solid delivery.
Just clean it in. All right, see if you can defy physics. See if you can defy physics.
Well, the red is shot rock, of course. So I'm not sure if if Owen Purcell can get one out of this, but I think he has to maybe just take a chance at that yellow corner guard, throwing it into the pile and hoping that maybe something that red rock springs. But I'm not sure if it will do anything.
It's zero risk to try something, but we heard Mooibroek say defy physics, and he might be right.
Yes.
There's maybe that red run back you were talking about might be there with the double run back now.
True.
That would be incredibly precise.
But with big, white, and lively rocks, you're just not quite sure how much that red rock might jump off. And Owen Purcell can throw weight.
Yeah. Except I am sure that red rock's not going in.
I'm not going to put any money on that because I agree with you, but we always learn things by experimenting and see what the results are.
I have been wrong before. Hard to believe. So he looks like he's playing the skinny to see if there might be a different angle coming off that rock.
Okay. Yeah, you just need to hit like 3/4.
Oh, 3/4, not skinny.
Set that one back quite a bit. He's on the guard.
All right, well, what?
That was an interesting release, to say the least.
Yeah, gave it all he had.
Man, I think I can.
So Sam Mooibroek and from Whitby Curling Club, they steal one here in the third end and take the lead for the first time in this game, up 2-1. This time, I'd like to highlight our title sponsors once again. STEELE SUBURU, who's the title sponsor for the men's division, and Neon Train, who's the title sponsor for the women's division. And of course, Stu Sankey from Stu Sells Realty, who is the main sponsor as well. Stu has done a lot for curling with his series. I think he has about 8 tournaments right now under his Stu Cell series. It's great for his support. He supports a lot of teams as well. You can see a lot of jackets with Stu Cells on there, so his support goes a long, long way. We can't thank Stu enough, which I saw him today. He's arrived today, so he is in town supporting his tournament as well, so it's great to have him here in Halifax.
Yeah, it's so cool to have someone so keenly interested in the sport and given the forum and the wherewithal for events like this to occur. It's awesome.
Yeah, I was inside the
Have you seen some of the ads for Stu Cells and some of the coverage? Like the homes that he has on the market are just the most beautiful homes.
Absolutely, yes, I have. They look wonderful. And with this 1824 Halifax Classic with Stu Sells, this is our 6th year. So thank you, Stu, for supporting us for so long. And
You almost made it. If you hit that a hair.
and here we go into the 4th end.
It's good
Team
way to
Purcell
shot line.
retains hammer.
Line's good. Low line.
We do a quick update with the other sheets between John Epping and Mike Fournier. It is now tied 2-2 after 4 ends. Between Scott Jones and Jaden King, it is 3-2 for Jaden King. After 4, I can't see if there's a 4th end put up there, as there are some people standing in front of the scoreboard. No. And then the only change on the last sheet between Greg Smith and Brent McDougall is it is now 6-1 after 3 ends.
Line's great. Okay, line's really good. It's always Scott. Line's great. Right here. Line's perfect. Do you want to go bit? You can. Good shot.
We've got a nice, I received a nice text message from Stephen Thompson, one of the original organizers of this Stu Sells 1824 Halifax Classic, and my Thursday night team member here at Halifax.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and he just says, great to see the old dogs commenting on the young dogs. Which ones, are we the old dogs?
Wouldn't be the first time we've been compared to the two fellas on the Muppet Show up in the balcony.
Oh, Waldorf and Stadler.
Yeah, I heard that one.
I love those guys.
Yeah.
Now we're really dating ourselves. People are going to say, Waldorf and who?
I stole that one from Cam McKenzie. I think he used that at the Mayflower Spiel.
Thank you for the feedback, Stephen. Really appreciate it.
Okay, whoa. Curl. Yeah, keep going, Scott. Go, Scott. Boys.
That was a great draw.
Yeah, they've got some angles set up. Well, actually, both teams are probably feeling okay right now. That yellow one's in a good spot.
If Scott Zachary can put the freeze where Owen's calling for it, that would be a really great setup for Purcell.
Yeah.
Hard to get that double stagger going. You don't see that work out to get set up too often, but
No.
it's a nice spot to be in.
But these ice conditions here at the Halifax Ground Come is so great. It's very similar to arena ice that a lot of shots can be made.
Yeah.
Line on lean.
Line's good.
Weight's good. Weight's good.
Line's good.
Little heavy.
Weight's good. Stay close. Yeah.
Weight's good. Heavy. Heavy.
They were calling heavy, but it might have worked out for them.
Yeah, pretty close.
They didn't want to rub, and I don't think it was as heavy as they thought it was.
Just T-line.
I'm really impressed with the strategy between both teams, just setting up just for the next shot or the next 2 shots.
Okay, whoa. Curl.
Yep, they're waiting for the
Gotta curl that.
exact right angles to be set up before making a big move, which is the right thing to do.
Really hard. Gotta go. Not bad. Had to. If you don't go, you hit it high.
I feel like nosing.
On that one, they called the car to get some action, but it looked like they got that start a little too early because they were very effective and it did curl a little more than they wanted it to.
Yeah, both teams got caught on the overcurl.
There's such great finish on this ice that you do find that if you do start to make the rock curl too early, you can't save it.
Yeah, it's tough to uncarve.
Yeah. Well, Scott Zachary threw a bomb down there and really changed the look of the end.
It's a good shot.
It is.
Red one has no backing and a couple of yellows and yellow up front.
Yeah, very good shot.
I know. Yeah.
Scott Mitchell and Wyatt Small come down to talk with Sam Mooibroek as to what they want to do here.
I think that's pretty good. Yeah, right there.
They really must be precise on these shots, otherwise this end could turn negatively for them if not put in the right spot.
Yeah, there's lots of places where both Reds will be able to be knocked out with one shot, either through a raise takeout or a plain old hit. So to figure out where not to let that happen.
That guy's too good. He's too good. Made everyone against us.
Sam Mooibroek complimenting Owen Purcell on Scott Zachary's big weight takeouts. That's great to see that camaraderie against competitors.
Hard, Nate. Keep going, you want tuck a piece. Okay. It's really finicky over there. Like, I don't love that side.
I don't mind that either. What? I think he's saying run it, and then.
What's your call?
Play into this.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's good.
Double peel, you stick it, it's good.
Yeah.
3/4 probably.
That's a great call, knowing that the setup around the 4 foot is in favor of the yellow stones. Keeping it open so that they can take advantage of it would be good.
Yeah, and they can
Yes,
sneak another yellow one in there if they hit it just right.
Looks a little tight out of his hand.
Yeah, that wasn't just right. Interesting.
We just gotta know.
Right on the tee. Yeah.
I would say that's an unforced error that they could have got a better result out of.
Yeah. Ryan's a pitcher, isn't he?
He is a pitcher and he's also a shortstop.
Oh, okay.
Shortstop, second base, infielder. He's a very good ball player.
Still an unforced error sneaks in every once in a while.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he thought the curveball was called and not the fastball.
Yeah, maybe they changed up the signs.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or nowadays the pitch comm wasn't working.
Yeah, that's right.
Little bit for line. Line if we can. Okay, just stay down. Just stay down. Stay down. Good shot. Good, Scotty.
Yeah, it's tough. We need to make sure we score more than anything. So
Brian Abraham's going to try to clean up the front, make a double peel.
Yep. Close.
Well, that was a little unfortunate.
Yeah, a little cleaner.
Right there. They're trying to get dead on it, right?
He's blocked one of his raised takeout opportunities. Yeah, half shot, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, dead in front of the yellow.
Same line as Scott's, just a foot deeper.
Yeah, 2/3. I'm okay with him running it now. Right? If he doesn't stick it, it's a Steeler force. Line's good. Sit.
That one over curled for Team Mooibroek, so opens up an opportunity for Owen Purcell to chase his yellow one onto the red one.
Yep, this is an opportunity. If he can get to nose, it might be a double, but it'd be a tough one, and the guard would be in play if he can cross the nose a bit with just the perfect back 8-foot weight. He'll be sitting pretty.
I think that's close.
Yeah, we're just trying to get the nose, right? Yeah.
Like once we're by the guard, we're pounding.
Oh, I think that looks pretty good. I was almost going to say you could probably take a little more, if anything. Like, if you're just throwing back line. Yeah. Here's real.
Most important shot of the game so far, Kev.
Absolutely.
14, yeah. Even like 14-4 is close. Weight's good. Back line. Little heavy. Hack.
Wait. Yes, Drew. Come on. Walk it. Come on. Come on. Hard.
That's a prime example where we talk about weight control, how important it was. They were calling a little bit of heavy, and you did not get the curl, and that was the result from it. Now, he did keep both yellows in the house. That may come into play, but...
It might.
Top button.
Top button's the call.
Yeah, top button, dead bird.
It could be a shot for Purcell where he has to hold them to one. He has an in-off off a wide yellow. That would be a hero shot to save the end.
Line's nice. Line's real good. Line's good. Room. Got a call. Got a call.
That's a very, very good shot.
Yeah, beauty.
I go too far.
That's the best. That's probably the best one. What is that?
So Owen's looking at coming off his own rock here on the near the sideboards. His own yellow rock and going into the pile, the two red rocks. Very difficult shot, but I've seen him make these.
Yeah.
I like the in off.
Definitely more achievable with the way these young guys throw it, and gals, and the ice conditions.
Yeah, you'll get a ton of curl.
I wouldn't call it routine, but it's
pretty thin,
made more and more all the time.
I don't even mind seeing a little bit. I think that's probably min broom, Owen, to be honest.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Nice positive throw, bud. You got it. Yep, gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go. Close, close. Yeah. Yep, hard, hard, hard.
They called the sweep out of his hands. And very, very close.
Wow.
Just a little thick. That was a great attempt.
That was.
But in the end, it's a steal of 2 points for Team Mooibroek. And that increases their lead to 4-1 after 4 ends.
Yeah, that shot that Owen had, his first shot of the end, he said was going to be the most important shot of the game, and so far it has been. Just a little hot.
And that's all it takes with this level, just that little half shot miss, and really changes the whole results. For any of the fans that are in the area and want to come watch the curling live here at the Halifax Curling Club, we are in the south end of Halifax, located at 948 South Bland Street. Admission is free, so the price is right. And there's lots of other activities besides the curling on the ice. There's an East Coast party on tonight where we have some oysters and live music starting at 6:30. Tomorrow we have a family day from 10 to 2 for the kids. We got floor curling, face painting. I might do the face painting part.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great idea.
I was asked to have my face painted.
Sorry, I told you I wouldn't bring that up anymore. In the evening, there's some more live music and a DJ dance. The bar is open. We have a caterer here that's providing some great food on Sunday. We have the Sunday brunch during the playoffs. Lots of fun activities besides the curling, so come on down. We'd love to have you and enjoy the festivities.
That's barely over 2 feet of curl. This far into 8 foot. Like you get.
Do a recap after these 4 ends from the other sheets. On sheet 1 between John Epping and Mike Fournier, after the 5th end, it is still tied at 2 apiece. I'm almost still in my baseball mode. It's going to call it an inning because that's my summer stuff, baseball. On sheet 2, we have Team Scott Jones from New Brunswick up 4-3 over Jaden King from Ontario. And on sheet 4, the final sheet, we have that has concluded after 4 ends. They didn't put up the 4th end, but it was 6-1 after the 3rd. So I'm assuming it was more points added to Team McDougall, who was successful over Team Greg Smith from Newfoundland and Labrador.
Yep, saw the shot. I'm hyper focused on this game, but I did see Brent's last shot. He made a nice pick for 3. And handshakes after that. Sometimes you just got to take your hit and conserve energy for your next game.
Okay.
Kev, we got a
Got the line, right?
team from Halifax Curling Club heading out to the Canadian Mixed tomorrow. First game on Sunday. And Paul Fleming.
Yeah, I feel like they're probably
Luke
guarding,
Saunders,
and then we're running,
Colleen
and might get 3 guards out of it.
representing Nova Scotia. Want to take a look at the field?
Yeah, absolutely. That's great.
We'll do a quick
I don't mind that either.
rundown.
Yeah, so all the best to Paul and the team. They're going to represent Nova Scotia very well, and we'll be cheering them from afar as they make their way to Swift Current, Saskatchewan. So who else do we have, Glenn?
We got
Our
Team
shooters in the
Alberta
rings,
here.
it's no good.
Kev, you got Alberta roots.
I got Alberta roots,
yeah.
yes.
If you recognize Evan Van Amsterdam or Danielle Schmeiman, Benton Boychuk Chorney, or Paige Papley?
I don't know any of them personally, but I know Danielle Schmiemann is the third for Kelsey Rock.
There you go.
Yeah.
A little confused. They look like they're wearing Northern Ontario colors, but I'm sure they're Alberta proud.
Line's good.
From
Scott.
BC,
Scott.
Cameron DeYoung skipping
Line's
that team,
good.
and they have a coach. Mixed. It's pretty cool.
Paul didn't ask me to coach.
Ryan,
No,
if you can.
I'm going to text him right now and see what's...
yeah. Credit to Team BC for
Sorry, guys.
going
Good
at it
sweep.
110%. Alberta, Kyle Kurtz, Beth Peterson.
Oh, I think that's Manitoba.
Oh, that's Matt. Sorry.
Yeah.
Kyle Kurtz, Beth Peterson, Ian McMillan, Melissa Gordon. It's always formidable, that Manitoba group. Team New Brunswick, Charlie Sullivan.
Yeah, he goes by Charles.
Is he?
Yes.
Charles
Yeah.
Sullivan. You're right.
Still hanging in there and still a very, very good player.
From one of the great curling families in the country, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Leah Thompson, Josh Vaughn, and Carol Webb. Newfoundland and Labrador, former Brad Goucher teammate, Keith Ryan. Am I remembering that right?
I believe, yeah. Many, many years ago.
Mercy Brown, Mike Ryan, Cheryl Ryan, Team Northern Ontario, Trevor Bono, Jackie McCormick, Mike McCarville, Amanda Gates.
Not horrendous.
I'm not going to say...
Trevor's been there many times. I think I'm not sure if he's won it or not, but he's been definitely in the finals.
Yeah, I was thinking mixed specialist, but I think he's had some good results in the provincial men's as well.
He has,
but
yes.
Definitely perennial contender in the mixed. Northwest Territories, Jamie Cooey, Margot Fleming, country music star Cole Parsons.
Cole Parsons.
Yeah.
Wow.
Megan Kohler. Here's Team Nova Scotia. Paul Fleming, Marley Powers, Luke Saunders, Colleen Jones. Trying to think the average age of Team Nova Scotia will be right in the middle of the pack, but the math to get there is
yes.
kind of complicated. We have Nunavut, Peter Van Streen, Meredith Penner, Justin McDonald, and Allison Taylor. Don't recognize players here, so new blood from Nunavut. That could be
That's great to see.
exciting, yeah. I'm not sure what to make of this picture of Team Ontario, Kevin. There's Scott McDonald, Laurie Eddy, Matthew Hall, Laura Neal. They either were in a double wedding or the same wedding. Or
Scott McDonald got married this summer. We have a connection with Scott McDonald because he, being from Ontario, during the COVID time in the Calgary bubble, he skipped the Nova Scotia team with Paul Fleming and Scott Zachary and Phil Kroll, and I went as the alternate. So all the best of luck to Scott McDonald.
honorary Nova Scotian?
Honorary Nova Scotian, absolutely. Yep.
Team PEI, Tyler Smith, Darcy Birch, Ed White, Melissa Morrow. There's a rumor that Tyler Smith curled 110% against you in the last game you played.
Weight's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You were there too.
Yeah, but you were the one that felt it the most, I thought.
Oh, okay.
Team Quebec,
Okay,
Pierre-Luc
good shot.
Morissette, Genevieve Frappiere, Samuel Richard, Allison Davies, and another coach, Sophie Morissette. Saskatchewan, another perennial contender, Sean Meacham, Kelly Schaefer, Chris Hatchard, TJ Hatchard. And Team Yukon, super senior, Terry Miller, Lainey Klassen, Peter Anderson, Laura Wilson. So good looking field. They'll have a lot of fun. It'll be competitive. Go Team Nova
It's
Scotia.
just always two this way. at
Absolutely.
least. Okay, control.
What did we miss? This game's still on? Yep.
This game's still on. Purcell's lying 2, so he's looking good to get back in the game with a deuce. Still early.
Whoa! Curl! Gotta go! Really gotta go. Okay.
That was Scott Mitchell's first rock, the third for Team Mooibroek.
Is it?
Owen's looking to use his corner guard to put another rock around there. You know,
Where's the depth?
if you can put it in the right spot, it's a great call, but you are grouping your rocks, and the way these curlers, these young curlers, throw takeout weight these days, sometimes that's a dangerous thing of grouping your rocks so close together.
Yeah, it's the only prospect to get 3 points, but it's also the path to get 1 point, which you don't want to do. So we'll see how this turns out.
Top four.
Clean, Scott. Yeah.
Weight's good. Top four.
Get line.
Top four. Depth.
Line's good. Line's good.
Top four depth.
Yes. Whoa, whoa. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Good shot.
They got around the guard very nicely, but there is the outside double. That rock that's just biting the 12-foot near the 10 o'clock position is wide open.
The always scary playing a hit on their rock near one of their guards out into the wing. You can be so close and have a little tick and watch that little guard start to be getting in the house.
Sounds like experience, Glenn.
Yeah.
Whoa! Yep! Straight! Gotta get that over. Okay.
So Mitchell was just a little full on his release, so he couldn't make the double. Now that rock's a little bit behind the corner guard. And if Ryan Abraham can put his guard or his rock right around that corner guard to the top of the 12-foot, that is looking much better for a 3-ender now.
Yeah, it is that bit of a risk, calculated risk, looking a little better.
Weight's good. Top 12.
Line's great.
Top 8. Shane less. Top 8.
Get line.
Hard line. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line.
Hard line. Hard. Hard line.
Ooh, came up short. That was not one of the results they were hoping for.
It was the exact same shot that he played on his first one. Don't know if that's an ice condition thing or just threw less weight.
Or they a rock issue that they haven't picked up on.
Could be, yeah.
Like even, like right beside it's real good. Scott, how deep is that? How deep? Scott! How deep?
So Sam Mooibroek is going to take advantage of these staggered corner guards and put one around himself to force the issue on Team Purcell.
I thought I'm like, he's standing there. This just as good to the wing? I thought Ryan, okay, I thought Ryan was just soft. So I think it'll run okay.
There you go. Perhaps why Ryan came up a little short.
Rotation on these ice conditions is so important. You know, if you don't throw the proper rotation, yes, it'll curl more, but also won't glide as nicely. So even though you threw the weight you wanted, it's not going to continue its forward momentum as well without proper rotation.
You mentioned the guidance last night. The latest guidance on how many rotations. I find it still amazing to me that the number's as high as it is. What's the How many rotations?
The number they're looking for now is 4.5 to 5 rotations is what the new standard is.
We used to call that a spinner, but now it's just normal business.
Yeah.
I'm almost just thinking like
Mooibroek was just rubbed the guard a little bit. He had great weight, so now that does create an opportunity for Owen Purcell to come down, tap it back to lie 2.
What? Oh, you have like probably 3 inches of air on that side.
The question is, do you roll away or do you try to get to know as much nose as possible?
Well, if you get to the nose, I don't see a double there with those staggered guards. And if you can get slightly under, I think your 3-hander still in play, but I believe that being up 3 points, Sam Mooibroek will just peel out the one that's open on the side of the 12-foot and say, here, Owen, take your 2.
Yeah, it'll be interesting because Mooibroek, if they were to roll under, he could just play a freeze and take them both away if he's confident in his draw weight.
Then again, that's the risk versus reward.
Yep.
I guess if he gets under, I have the same freeze to take it away.
And Sam is talking about that. We're just a bit ahead of our time.
Yeah, it's
Getting faster, I think, as he gets the hair straighter.
he might be thinking about that yellow guard still being in play if he goes out wide.
True enough. You're now trying to make it to curl. Got to the nose. Great shot. Glenn, you're a little bit more on that side. How much of that rock on the 12-foot can you see behind those staggered corners?
About half.
About half, okay.
Yeah, not a big half, but about half.
So it's not as much as I thought you can see. The camera angle that we have here looks like you can see a lot more, but
it's dicey.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Famous last words, right? I said that last time too, didn't I? The guard should not be in play, but it did rub.
Even to like back 8's pretty good, right? So like a solid board. I think it'll curl. Okay. Solid board. Yeah, just try to roll over like back here somewhere. Like give him a tricky stick. Like don't roll to like the center line T line, right? Yeah, I think it'll move.
They're on this rock right out of his hand. It is very close to the guards. Great sweep.
Kept the weight up.
So Owen Purcell has a simple hit and stick to lie 2, and he's right back into this game.
Yeah, it's a well-managed end by Owen and team to have an open hit for 2.
That calculated risk of going around his own corner guard early did pay off. Didn't get the 3, but he still got his deuce.
Yep. 3 was in, he was sniffing a 3. It was out there, so nicely aggressive, nice aggressive call.
Weight's good. Weight's good.
It's never really in a point where he's going to get stuck taking 1.
Yep.
And they just clean it in. Perfect throw. That's 2 points for Team Purcell here after the 5th end. Score is now 4-3 in favor of Team Mooibroek.
Did you have my second one that light? Yeah, I didn't have it that light, but I did have it like just top 12 with like probably sweeping, yeah.
As promised, this has been a very exciting game.
Yeah, most ends have had, the first few had a ton of rocks in play. This last one was Slightly more open, but very tactical, trying to feel out where the deuce might be if you're Team Purcell and where the force might be if you're Team Mooibroek.
Yeah, but I didn't expect that differently. With Team Mooibroek being up 3 rocks, they're not going to want as much in play.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're now saying 1 up in the 6th end with the hammer, and try to manage that to be no worse than 1 up in the 8th end with the hammer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the focus for Team Mooibroek will be to score at least 1 here or more. They don't want to give up a steal, if at all possible. So Adam McEachern gets ready to start this 6th end. He is a curler. He is a bartender.
A little heavy. I had heavy.
Line's good.
He's a Canadian junior champ with Team
Curl,
Purcell.
curl.
And he's also represented Canada at the FISU World Championships in Lake Placid last year. The University
Excellent.
World Games.
I remember seeing Canada's last shot in the bronze medal game. Was that the angle raise takeout to win the game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beauty.
Line's good. Line's nice.
White Small's going to counter with a draw around this center guard to the top 4, bite the top 4.
Top 8. We got room. We got a lot of room. That rock's straight. That rock's just straight. Because like even hog line in, it does nothing. Where every other rock goes nuts.
So important to pick up on those different nuances with the rocks, but it's not the easiest things because a lot of time you think, well, did I throw it properly?
No, that's right. And just thinking here, these Halifax Curling Club rocks, that might be the Sham Hannerham rock that's straight out there.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah. So have to check the top of the rock there.
Hard! Hard! Go, 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 go.
I don't know if they're throwing them in order. I can't quite see on the monitor.
Good freeze by Adam McEachern.
Well then. Nate.
Oh,
Sits around back in. So
we got another straight rock.
Probably this now, eh? Yeah. You just need to get
Do a
buried
quick
behind the
update on
guard,
sheet
not
1
even
between
behind the
John
wall,
Epping
like.
and Mike Fournier. John Epping after 6 ends is leading 3-2. And on sheet 2 we have Scott Jones from New Brunswick. They are all tied at 4 after 5 ends with Jaden King.
A little heavy.
For those that
Heavy right now.
are not familiar with the Halifax Curling Club, it is a 4-sheet curling club, but our numbering system is 1824 over the sheets, and that is due to the year this club was founded. So we're looking forward to our
Keep going, bud.
200th celebration next year and all the festivities that come with it.
Yeah, that'll be a milestone worth celebrating for sure.
Were you here for the first year?
Not for the first year. I came in shortly after. Yeah.
Seeing how we're old dogs.
Yes. As you're talking about the sheet numbers, I was trying to think how many times I went to the wrong sheet to start a game because I didn't understand the numbering system.
The trickiest one for me is sheet 2 because it's in the third sheet slot. So is that sheet 2 the real sheet 2 or sheet 2 where number 8 is?
Exactly. That's the problem sheet.
Yes. Nathan Steele's peeling off the center guard.
This is a bit of a awkward setup. So we'll
getting that tighter pathway
see
as last
guard
one, I think it's
from Purcell again. If Mooibroek decides to peel, at some point Purcell will hit the top yellow onto the red and have 3 yellows versus 1 red in the rings.
Mm-hmm.
And settle for a force. I think he's still hoping to sneak a steal.
tighter.
Steele would be ideal, but if it is a force, he's only down 2 points after the 6th. So there's still that opportunity there to come back into this game.
There's just a bit of a stagger in those 2 rocks at the top of the house, but I don't think it would be worth trying to steal by curling under that stagger.
No, I agree.
Queen.
Fantastic shot.
Well, 3rd slash shot and still throwing the guard up. Chasing that steal opportunity.
Shade less. Good ad, same weight. Same.
Halfway. Same.
Line's good.
Yeah, a little heavier.
Line's good.
Tight. Tight.
Line's good.
Okay. Same spot.
I was saying right here, yeah. Like that's really good. That's the shot.
So Team Mooibroek's looking to change gears here and go on the offense.
Even half open, he doesn't have much.
Yeah, anything not heavy, still in the house is probably pretty good. Actually, half buried high in the house, like the 12-foot, not great, but full 8 or top 4, a lot of pressure on Purcell then.
Like, get a go for line. Line's okay. Line! Line! Line's good. Line's good. Line's great. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, sweet. Really good. Great shot, guys.
That's very good placement.
Yeah, great shot.
Looks like they might have to play the run back and try to stick
I
it.
still don't mind like hitting it. He's gonna have to.
My only concern with this is that like I think I need to whip it because like this needs to go. Like if this just sits here, it's terrible.
Why?
Well, because he just like goes here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, he's got to be careful. You can't run it in second shot. But
I mean, I guess, but
I was thinking like if you could try and get close to nose and like line them up into it, then it's real good.
yeah, I guess.
Even if it is lined up, it's not front.
If you think it's better to do something like this and get it way over, that's fine too.
Actually, you sit like here and then this spins to like there.
Yeah.
And then you have
As they discuss this shot here, looking over at sheet 1 between John Epping and Mike Fournier, it is all tied at 3 apiece after 7 ends. So John Epping has the hammer coming home.
No, I think you almost do if they're lined up to go into the red.
And on sheet 2, Scott Jones picked up a deuce and 6 to go up 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Kill the back two.
To go up 7-5, is that correct? Glenn, can you see a little bit better past those, past the people?
No, I can't. 7 for Jones, 4 for
Oh, 7-4.
King.
They scored 3, not 2. My apologies. They scored 3 and 6. Scott Jones to go up 3 against Jaden King.
Okay.
After 6.
Yeah. I don't know. There's been a couple that have hung here. There have been a couple that have like weirdly hung here.
So now that we get back to our game, what was the decision?
Do
Did
you
we
ever like a
see?
shade less, or do you like that?
I think they're hitting,
I like them, bud.
there's a top
Yep,
yellow
just forward. Speed's still real
frozen
good
on a red. So I think they're going to try to spring that.
This is Owen's first in the 6th end. First down.
Weight's good. Whoa. How's weight? Weight's good. Clean, 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 clean. Whoa, whoa. That's good. It's fine. That's good, bud.
It's a good shot. You know, that rock in the top 12 foot, his yellow rock, does act as a guard. If Sam Mooibroek chooses to ignore that, there is a draw around 4-shot stone to the back 4 foot.
Yeah, that's pretty good. He's got a barrier piece. That's a shot. Go here. Even if I'm back here. Even if I'm back to here, it's not bad. But that's really good. Wow. That's real bad.
Yeah, where they're tapping their broom is really good. Well, where they're tapping the broom now is the bad spot. But in front of the tee line's a great spot.
I think it's right here. Like, you can tuck half. I'm just... This seems easier. It might be this one. It might be this one. And there. Well, then he just draws here. Then I guess I have the double for 2.
Would you ever play the slash double on the 2 yellow ones at the top of the house?
He's got a dead plant.
Probably not. I'd be a little worried that I might take that red with them. You'd have to hit high side, I think, of that top yellow. Hard to tell exactly if that might touch the red.
Okay, let's make that the... Like, it hangs, but it does come back, right?
Well, they looked at all their options, and they have chosen with the out-turn draw to the top of the 4 foot. Try to hide a piece behind their rock that's biting the 4 foot.
Yeah. They get good. Still good, eh? Okay. That weight at your last end is okay, or is it heavy? Okay.
Mooibroek said he was not in love with this side of the sheet. So see if he can put that out of his mind and put a nice one in here.
Line's real good. Line's great. Room.
The answer to your question is yes.
Yeah, he might
Great
be
shot.
Back in love with that side of the sheet.
Real tough.
Yeah. I like the freeze.
What's that?
I like the freeze on this side.
Yeah. This shot's easier, I think.
You can afford to tap it a couple inches too, right?
Yep. Yep, I like this. Just an inch outside the edge.
Well, this would be the second most important shot of the game so far.
I was gonna say, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a shade more. I think it's probably gonna hook in here at the end. Oh yeah, we can, Scott could.
He has an atom. That is unfair.
That's great communication with the sweepers. You know, to they pay as much attention to all the aspects of the game. Just it's not just the skip in the third anymore, and they help out wherever they can. So, kudos to Adam McEachern and to voice his I wouldn't say voice his opinion, but to add his input to make sure that they're all on the page to make sure that this rock is made perfectly.
Yeah, his comments were all in the mode of reinforcing what they were doing, which is the way it should be when your shooter's standing in the hack getting ready to go.
They need to carry this one. This is very close, but they need to carry it. And it looks a little shy for a second shot, does it not? Camera's not always the camera angle may not always be in our favor, but
try to win the measure for once. Try to win the measure for once. The pin's kind of up, so it might be us just because it's close to us. Like the pin.
To me, it looks like it's red. What do you think, Len?
I'm with you, Kevin. I think it is red.
It's just either way.
Okay, but like.
The measure's 50-50. The pin isn't even close. Yeah. Yeah, you like the same out here? Okay. Okay. We are just a hair wider. Shade less. Line's great. Put on the T line, line's good. Hard Nate.
That's a very well swept rock, right where the skipper wanted it. So 2 for sure for Team Mooibroek. Looks like we will have the measurement coming to see if it is 3 points. Like to re-thank our partner sponsors for the Stu Sells 1824 Curling Classic. We have the Murphy Hospitality Group, the Prince Edward Island Brewing Company, Crombie Reed, Scotia Square, and the Curling Store. Part of the Murphy Hospitality Group is the Gahan House, and they're the ones I think that are bringing the oysters tonight.
Awesome. Love
great
Gahan
beer,
House.
great oysters. And it looks like it is red. Yes, so that is a score of 3 points for Team Mooibroek to break this game open for a score of 7-3 after 6 ends. Looks like Team Purcell is discussing their options. And one of them is whether to shake hands or continue and fight for the last 2 ends.
I think you gotta play. It's getting 3 is in the realm, and then stealing 1 is in the realm.
Stealing 2 with the no-tick rule is possibly in the realm too. If you take 2 and 7 and steal 2, and then go for another steal in the extra, so it's all possible.
Yeah, and it sounds a little greedy when you say steal 2, but yeah, I think we can.
It can be done.
Yep. There were teams before the no-tick rule or the free guard zone, who were down 5 after 8 and won the game in the 10th.
I've been on both ends of those.
Yeah.
We don't switch by like physically switching.
Anything is possible. That's why I say in sports, the improbable is always possible in sports.
The toughest part about that is not making eye contact when you're shaking hands after the game.
So here we go in the 7th end. Team Mooibroek's up 4 points. Throws the first one, top of the rings. And we're going to see some corner guards come up for Team Purcell.
Okay, we got another social media post there.
From Tumblr, posted by Biscuit?
Biscuit?
Yeah. AB.
I had lots, but it's a 6.
Love that the players are mic'd up. I was watching the morning draw, and in the 6th end, I heard the skip yell, "Hard for a piece." What does this mean, and when is it used?
Easy.
Hard for a piece is when the skip is calling that they're barely touching the rocks. So either they're trying to make it carved to just tick it, or it's over curling and they're trying to keep it straight so that they just get a little bit piece of the rock instead of missing it all completely. So that's what they mean by hard for a piece.
I find it's often used to reinforce the need to sweep like crazy to achieve a little part of it. And then sometimes it's used as a bit of a passive-aggressive way to shame the thrower. I think that's a fact.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think anyone sweeps harder because someone says hard for a piece.
No.
Slip in, it's okay.
I like over there.
Okay, make sure we're over there, though.
Yeah.
That's a bit of an error for the second stone from Team Mooibroek to come up short of the rings. One of the options that I have used in the past when I have skipped is to take advantage of that miss and throw a guard on that so they can't take it out because the rock is still in the free guard zone. And then that would give you 3 guards to work with.
Line's nice.
Easy.
Line's nice. Line's really good.
That Team Purcell's going to have 3 guards here in a minute, or less than a minute. And
Curling off the sheet.
the offense will be on.
Now, keep going. Good shot.
Probably have to guard. Yeah, I don't hate that either. Yeah, I'm good with that. Even dead buried around it plays. Line's good. Line's pretty good.
This is Nathan Steele's first stone.
Hard line. Line's good. Top 8. Line's great. Hard Wyatt. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Another foot, another foot. That's not bad. Those two are hard to use now. Good shot. Bad guess on the bird.
Got to keep the shooter. But.
Stay low, make sure we stick the shooter.
Great comment from Owen there. Subtle with these big weight takeouts, but it's important. He's got to keep the shooter.
Absolutely.
He doesn't want to lose this third guard.
Jesus Christ.
Not keeping the shooter.
Not keeping the shooter, not moving anything in the house. That was they're not going to be happy with that result.
How do they score shots now? Is it a 5-point system if you're trying to do percentages?
I'm usually not involved with that, but I don't think the system has changed. I haven't heard of it change, so it's still based on a 4-point system with the option to give a bonus point for an outstanding shot.
Right.
Yep. Hard. Really hard. Hard line. Good throw. I just threw that as well as you could. Oh yeah.
Looks like they're trying to create a little pocket here, Kevin.
Yeah, just tapping this one back. Exactly, creating a little pocket for a better freeze.
Good shot.
It's a good shot by Scott Zachary.
Yep. Question
Love to hit
time.
7/8 with like firm.
Yep. You hit it, or sometimes you peel the guard and just play a little extra defensive.
But I just don't want to. I know. I just. Okay, you're trying to hit 3/4. Whoa. Curl. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Pretty good.
So update you on sheet 1. John Epping had Hammer tied up coming home. He did not have to throw his last rock, so he was successful in defeating Mike Fournier. And on the other game that was still going on, Team Scott Jones handshakes came out after the 7th end. I'm not sure what points were given, but it was a successful victory for Scott Jones over Jaden King from Ontario.
I know our game started a little bit later than the other ones, but those other two games are
Back four.
like full end and a half quicker than us. I'm going to say we're slow.
You're back 8.
We're slow, but we never had an end where we just ran up and down. It was a lot of rocks in play, a lot of discussion, which is exciting.
It's interesting without time clocks in play that you end up taking more time without having that clock ticking, and with these sorts of games, you definitely want to do what it takes to make the right decision.
Yep. Here comes Scott Mitchell with his first third stone.
Curl. Keep going. No. Keep it in the 12-foot in case he goes around this. Okay.
Same kind of shot.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. That one just got in that wider.
Still
pass.
working the
Probably
pocket.
close to like back 12, to be honest.
Team Purcell has to score a minimum of 2 here, I think, to have any chance of trying to pull out a W in this game.
It's good. Back 4, back 8.
Yeah, I agree. We'll have to
Back 8.
pull out all
Back
the
8.
stops, even if it means
Back 8.
taking a high-risk
down, you're
shot
back
on the
4.
last one to get
Back
that
4.
deuce.
Mm-hmm.
Back 4.
This looks good.
That's a beautiful pocket now. Now, with the big weight ability of Team Mooibroek, there's a chance of getting rid of a couple of those rocks, one of the yellow one and the one red. They may not attempt it, though, because if they're not successful, that yellow rock is going right behind the corner guard.
Yeah, exactly.
Quarter, I think it'll go. Because I'm killing this thing too. And then he just has a free guard. Could do that. What if I just do this? Jam that there. And then it's wide open. Like I roll in front. He has to make a double. And then I should have a double back. No.
You hit roll on top. This is wide open.
Yeah, I think that's it. And then if you go even to there, I'm seeing control. Be safe. Hit and roll right in front of ours. Out of control.
Well thought out by Sam Mooibroek what his plan of attack is for his last 2 rocks.
Yeah, I think this is a good call. Get that red one behind the yellow one out of the way. And Purcell will likely need to group them together. Give Mooibroek a chance for a double. Worst case is a deuce if you're from Mooibroek perspective. Yeah, that corner freeze though could bring something more into play.
Okay, you guys want a little fashion show? I'm not for this. I know. It feels weird to be wearing it in the middle of winter. It's gonna be so hot though. So weird.
You probably don't even really need to roll it. Like as long as you just tap it back and sit in front, it's not bad. Or I guess maybe roll it like 2 inches.
Mooibroek's shot did break up the pocket that was behind it, but I don't think he's all that happy with the overcurl.
No, that's you hit it on the wrong side of the rock.
Pretty
on
lucky to score
open
3 anyway.
hit,
So whatever way we can just guarantee it deuce. That's your
fairly
make
big
him have the hardest shot to
difference from where he was aiming to where he ended up. I kind of like the call where they say tap that yellow behind the red, just like he's saying, and then roll the shooter in front of the other red. So you got a bit of a freeze situation and a bit of a guarded rock situation if you're yellow.
different situation. Ice that falls 2 feet versus.
Freezing?
I think that should be close.
And then
Yeah, you're just throwing like T-line back there.
if you freeze, then he would just leave it.
Yeah.
By my count, this is the 4th most important shot of the game so far, Kevin.
Light, little soft.
And I believe you said that on all of Owen's shots.
There was Mooibroek's draw for 3. I put,
Oh, yes.
slightly
Little
ahead.
heavy.
Yes. True enough.
Hard, keep going.
Not exactly what they wanted, but I don't see a double there at this point, do you?
It'll be tough. I don't know that he can get that top yellow spinning off the red rock at the back of the button and out of the rings. That would be needing a rocket.
I think it's just a hair high.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it
Like I hit 7/8. I think it goes. The only other shot that's how to stick this thing. Stick that. Can I stick it here?
Yeah, that's an interesting call. Just slash that in there. You might sit 2 and
You might sit 2, but I think Sam was saying, and I see it the same way, I think you're still leaving a double 4-2 for Team Purcell.
Yeah, 9/10. Yes! Whoa! Whoa!
Great attempt. It was a very, very difficult shot. And they weren't even sure if it was going to go or not. So we have our answer, and now it's a draw for 2 points to keep the hopes alive for Team Purcell coming home in the 8th end.
yeah, one of the most patient deuces I've seen by Team Purcell. And no question from Owen about a draw versus a hit.
A little heavy right now.
Nope.
Draw all day.
Back 4. No.
Owen's maturity as a skip at his age is very impressive. Great team shot.
Nice shot, yeah. It's toe sliders can draw, it turns out. For the 1970s and 80s. Wasn't sure that's the case.
That's true. You know, not to offend our Manitoba fans, that was...
Oh yeah, Manitoba.
Sorry.
There's a bunch of good curlers there. Okay. My bad.
But they have proven they can definitely draw.
Yep, that's true. East Coast bias.
So as we reach the 8th end here, the start of the 8th end, we just want to thank our title sponsors once again, STEELE SUBURU, STEELE SUBURU, Neon Train, and the Stu Cells Realty team. So thank you to all of to those 3 wonderful organizations to bring this tournament to us, to the Maritimes. And here we get started with Adam McEachran, an important 8 shots from each team, from both teams, to finish off this game.
Absolutely. Looking like a corner guard coming in
Line's
here.
real good. Curl if you can.
So let me get my bearings here, Kevin. That was a called corner guard.
Yes, and they do not have hammer.
Right.
Very interesting call. I have not seen this strategy before, so I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
I'm officially out of touch with modern curling.
Yep.
I didn't see this one coming. But he's got Mooibroek thinking.
I hate that.
There is the scenario where you say, I'm going to set up, make him look at 3. somehow. So you get 2 corner guards, make them look at 3, a hit and roll out, or a heavier light draw. You get your steal.
Most teams would be going double center guard here, but with the strength of the hitting of both teams, that's a pretty simple double peel when the time allows too. Yeah. So this does bring your rocks, separates your rocks more, so the double peels aren't as easy to make.
It wasn't debated, so it must have been a planned scenario where they said this is how we're going to tackle the steal of 2 situation. So. See how this turns out.
Whenever you get your opposition really thinking about what their next shot is, you might have done something right.
Yeah. Agree.
Time says it's a bomb. No, I don't even think we look at this. Good.
And we're going to go for a second corner guard to the other side.
I think we choke on them.
Shade less. It's the 6. Shade less. Got a curl if you can. Same depth.
Same depth, guys.
Line's good.
Line's great. Oh, gotta go.
Okay, good sweep, guys.
Mooibroek thoughtfully selecting a shot, wondering if he's falling into a trap that he doesn't see, but see this is a fairly reasonable call.
Running dead straight.
A lot of rotation on this stone. So you're not going to see as strong of a finish, but it will still curl at the end.
Shot. Yeah, if you can, Nate. Yeah, you can take some strokes. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, tapping it back's not fair.
You could tap it.
Well, I think you freeze if you tap it a couple inches, it's fine.
Well, we had a late lunch at New Scotland. Not that bad. No, caught my win. I know your dad was grilling me.
Eight's good, little heavy.
Okay, line's good.
Top 8, top 4.
Very close.
Yeah, top 4.
Close, Ryan.
Top 4.
Lead.
Trying hard to get rocks in places where they can't be removed.
Yeah.
Either to the nose or a little bit on the high side would be, well, that one's really over curling compared to what they called. But they did get it behind the corner guard, so.
You'll get a tiny bit.
That was it for 5 minutes.
That's embarrassing. How does it not go through? It doesn't seem to
Clean.
How does that not go through your head?
Yep. Hard. Gotta go, Wyatt. Good shot.
Made the double peel, but his shooter did stay for a corner guard, so Owen is going to take advantage of it.
Yeah, I think that's I think you need weight.
Asking Scott Sacre to throw the out turn around it.
Like that's the broom he gave me from the corner guard, and they've now like put the corner guard about a foot tighter. More weight. Back 8, back 4.
Weight's fine. Back 4, back 4.
Yes. Back 4, back 8.
Hard line, really curly.
T-line, back 4. Hard. Weight's good. Hard. Weight's good.
As much as they'd love to have this in front of the tee line, the important part is to make sure they get it by the guard and it stays in the house somewhere.
Yep. Make it hard to remove.
Good shot, just never enough ice.
bit of a flyover there.
Was that to wake us up?
We have gone a little quiet, haven't we? Could get back on the internet and see what we can find there, Kev. But we're getting down to the.
This is.
The last of her.
Yeah, getting down to the nitty gritty, as they say.
Well, it's going to get to the hack. Scott's still slid pretty good. Yeah. It's good. You're good.
Ryan Abraham's
Halfway
just
tight.
been asked to replace that corner guard.
Yeah. Tight. Really got to curl, Scott. Halfway.
But at some point, they are going to have to make a move on the two Mooibroek Red Rocks that are in the rings.
Keep going.
Check the angle. Hard to say if there's a red double there to sit 3 and make Mooibroek shoot against 3, risk a hit and roll out.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Nice shot, Scott.
Good throws.
Scott Mitchell, very successful with his peel weights.
Yep.
So Owen Purcell's looking at throwing a very, very tight guard and right near the center line. What that will produce is make it very difficult for Team Mooibroek to peel it out without possibly taking out one of their own rocks.
Yeah, he's also looking at the chap and lie. A little chap off that red, roll towards the center red, maybe sneak a freeze out of it.
If you overroll, I think is better. So that short double's not
Mooibroek
possible. He's gonna have to make
hit
the
an open
longer one.
do a double freeze.
Like, you get what I mean?
Yeah, you're better rolling.
See what happens after that.
There we go. It's coming down the way.
Probably throw like a soft one. Yeah. Is it hack or board?
Board is the way to think.
Okay.
You can tell Adam and Owen have played a lot together. They've got a very solid communication routine going on out there.
Heavy board.
And that's something that takes work. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah.
Hard. Shit. Okay, real good, bud.
Good shot.
Very good.
Good shot.
Quarter. You can make this one too if you want.
I think there's 2 double opportunities there. There's that one, and then the thin slash over top of the red rock.
So good. Like even if you roll into here, isn't it still pretty good? This is like a thick half. I think that. Yeah, it could be 2/3. I love making this. It's just a harder shot. That's what I mean. It's very, very skinny. I'm fine with it. We've done it a couple times. Other shots, you hit it thick and kind of wick. Tell me which one you're going to make and go make it. Okay, make it. Turn. Okay. Where you have to hit it.
To me, this looks like the easiest of the 2 doubles.
It's pretty straightforward. It's a little longer in distance, but the other one is a really thin double. You could jam it pretty easily.
Yeah, but this gives you options. Even if you hit it thick, you can hit and roll on top.
Yeah. skip says make it, just to reinforce the objective of the shot, to make the shot.
Exactly.
Yep. Just in case there's doubt.
Whoa.
Said roll out of his hand, so it might have been a little bit full.
Feels wide.
Nose hit.
I was gonna say, or just knows that. Like, he's got to make that double. If he doesn't make the double, he against 3.
Okay. All right.
But, like,
Maybe draw around the red.
well, you're thinking, he's gonna rip that back double.
They are talking about coming, drawing around the 2 staggered rocks in the top of the top of the 4 foot to the back 8 foot and make him make a very good shot.
No, for him. Yeah, it's not an easy double. Yeah. I mean, I think you're right, Ryan. I think if you roll like a foot, it's real good. Yeah. Yeah. I think, yeah, call it the roll there. If you just knows it, it's good too.
I get maybe if they roll if they were to draw behind that rock they're hitting, it might set up a double, crosshouse double the other way. So get the ratio in your favor for your yellow, 3 to 1.
Go heavy.
Good forward. Control. Control. Go.
They're on it early to try to keep it straight.
Hard for a piece? Oh, no, lots of room.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's not. But okay. What? Yeah. Yeah, he gets all
You got to hit that
pretty
pretty
easily.
thin to have that thing go. You're almost in.
Rolled a little further than they wanted.
I think right there.
Yeah, there's it is a little awkward though. There's still a couple of spots that would leave Purcell a chance to sit 3 after his next one.
In. Hitting your side first.
This is Sam Mooibroek's first skip stone here in the 8th end. Up 2 with hammer. Trying to get rid of a couple of yellow stones. They jump
Nice
it early.
shot.
Run! Run!
Very good shot. So Owen Purcell basically just has to hit and stick till IS2 and then hope for a flat out miss, which is, you know,
Unlikely.
not in the cards.
Right.
Unlucky, yeah, but
Or unlikely, I would say.
unlikely, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the term. That's the right word.
Yeah,
Unlikely.
tough.
That was a good shot.
But, you know, no matter what happens in this end, I was very intrigued with the strategy, how well they thought this out previously. So kudos to Team Purcell for trying something new.
More weight.
I like that too. It's you know, the objective to steal 2 is you want to make a miss, and however you need to do it, just make a miss.
So Sam Mooibroek's going down to throw his final stone here. He's given the orders to his third to put the broom right in the middle of the rock, so I expect some heat coming down here. It's not going to be a hack waiter.
Eliminate the variables.
Yep. Sweepers will probably be on it right away as well. He doesn't need to stick and count 1. He just has to remove one of the yellow stones, and it's game over.
Is there an over/under that's in play here, or
Not that I'm aware of, but I haven't checked the. I'm not sure if we're on any of the betting apps this tournament, but
no pari-mutuel?
No pari-mutuels. Perfectly done. It is a steal of 1, but that still finishes off the game. So Team Mooibroek was successful, winning 7-6. That improves their record to 2-1, and that brings Team Purcell record to 2-1. And they both have one game tomorrow, one more round-robin game tomorrow, and that will decide what the playoff situation looks like. But this was a must-win for Team Mooibroek to keep them in contention, and they've done that. So great game by both teams.
That was a great game, and possibly not the last time they'll play this weekend.
You know, very, very true. You know, in their past outings, they've met each other in the round robin, and they've always met each other in the playoffs as well. So the odds are in that favor the way the other tournaments have gone.
Well, we thought it'd be entertaining, and it was.
Glenn, thank you very much for this. It's a pleasure working with you. Maybe we can get a telestrator next time. What do you think?
Oh, that'd be. You mean this magic marker wasn't a telestrator? I think you need to buy a new monitor.
We're going to get a new monitor. All right, thanks everybody who's been watching from coast to coast to coast. I hope you enjoyed this. Next draw is at 8 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time, so join us and continue supporting this great game. Bye, everybody.